Hi, something happened yesterday that got me thinking, and it really triggered some emotion, and so much so that I felt like I wanted to do a video to share it. I was cleaning out my room, which I never do, but I happened upon a bunch of dust after my husband had moved out some old magazines, and I was like, we need to clean. And the more we moved things, the more we found major dust balls behind the bed, and we moved every stick of furniture. And as we were doing it, one of the areas that I got to clean was my art table. And I realized that I hadn't worked at it in a really long time. I have this painting I started probably 3 years ago. It might even be 4 years ago. And it's not finished yet. It still sits there. I have several other paintings that are almost done, but not really. And this one, which I was so proud of, because I really felt like I finished one. But I haven't gone back and done another. Or the vases I did in an art class that I was taking. And it's got to be at least 4 years since I was taking that class. So it got me thinking about how much I love art and how much I have not been doing it. When I was taking classes, I would go every week. I had a teacher there who would help me with technique, and who would just take me by the hand and say, here's what you can do, and give me ideas of what to paint. And I thought, well, you know what, she's really far away, and I don't need to travel there, and then she stopped doing the lessons. I'll just do it on my own. So I bought this table, and I set it up in my office, and I had a nice light that can focus on stuff, and I have all my paints and stuff. But you know what? I haven't worked on it since. Oh, maybe occasionally I took a couple of brush strokes to the painting, but I really haven't sat down. I thought I was going to sit down for those 3 hours a week that I was spending with her. That's easy. I don't have to drive, so instead of it being a 5-hour process for a 3-hour class, it's just a 3-hour process. Set the timer, do it, but I didn't do it. The same thing happened with pottery. This was a piece I made 2001. 2001, that's 12 years ago. And I love this piece because it's all, fancy, and it has the little drawer and the little butterfly in the back and the picot, and I had so much fun doing this. So much fun. So last December, I got the urge to do pottery again, and I signed up for a class. And I went every week religiously for 6 months. I had a grand time. I made some new things, like this bowl. Got to do some bigger wheel throwing. Or like this plate, which I'm proud of. I'm no big artist. I'm not going to sell my stuff at fairs, but it's really fun to have these things to give as gifts to people. And then I got caught up because I traveled in the summer and couldn't take the class. And when I went to start back up again, the class was full. And I didn't do any pottery. I have a wheel in my garage. I have a kiln in my garage. Yet I still haven't done it. I got the kiln and the wheel 6 years ago. They were gifts from my husband for my 50th birthday. And I have used them very little. Maybe 3, 4, 5 times. And they sit. And I don't have to pay. We'll pay the money up front. I'll have the equipment. I don't have to pay ongoing for classes because it's not cheap to take pottery classes. It's like $250 for an 8-week session. So I thought I'll save the money. I don't need that. And when I went back, I realized just how much I needed it. Not just the being in the class setting, not just being around other people who are doing the same thing, but having somebody to guide me, to say, oh, move your hand a little bit that way, it'll make it easier. I realized how much I needed that. And yesterday, as I was cleaning out the room, I realized how much I wanted it and how much I missed it. So I'm going to do it. I'm signed up for another class. I looked online, I found the class. Friday mornings, it's perfect for me. So I'm going to do another pottery class because I know the value of having a mentor and having a community and setting aside the specific time to do it. And I'm so excited to get started again. So I just thought I'd share that with you, because I know that even when it comes to what I do for a living, which is help people to regain their health and maintain their health, a lot of people think they know enough to just do it on their own. And a lot of people do know enough to do it on their own. But without the support of a community and a mentor to guide them and fine-tune, like my instructor fine-tunes my hand position on the wheel, usually doesn't happen, or it happens much more slowly than it should. And that's what it really, yesterday as I was going through this process emotionally, as I was cleaning out the dust, I realized that what I do has so much value. Just like my pottery teacher, I'm there for people to help guide them and mold them, even though they know how to do it. I know how to do pottery. I've made some beautiful things. I need to keep getting better at it, and that's why I have a class and a mentor. So I hope this inspires you and motivates you to just do whatever it is that you really want to be doing and get the support you need to make it happen.